Good morning and thanks for joining me on your most interactive 30 minutes on television, KNUST Interactive. Hope you had a great weekend. Now, a lot has happened over the weekend, a lot of stories, interesting ones, trending. So it was quite difficult deciding what to discuss on KNUST Interactive today. But you know what? There are issues and there are issues. So we got the issues that we know you'd love to say something about. Now, how about testing the authenticity of a first-class degree of a very beautiful lady? Now you tell me how you're going to do that. We'll be talking about that, and we'll also be talking about the DJA Awards, and we'll also be talking about a Nigerian gentleman who live tweeted his Ghanaian experience, and he's all over the place. Here's how to get interactive with us on Facebook. Our name is KNUST on TV. Same name will find us on Twitter and Instagram. Alternatively, you can send us a WhatsApp number on 0560 800,000 0560 800 000. So, I don't know if you came across the story, but over the weekend, there's a story that trended about the founder of UT Holdings, Kofi Amwabing, saying that he's quite suspicious of very beautiful girls who hold first-class degrees. And so, he's quoted as saying that he usually wants to test the authenticity of such degrees of very beautiful girls. Now, some people have been saying, so if you're not beautiful, your first-class degree is probably well, one that you got on very good basis. It sparked a lot of conversation, and we went onto the streets of Accra to find out from people what to make of his comments, and here's what they had to say.
So our statement is very good because sometimes some people do buy the degree, so they should contest all these things and find out whether the degrees are correct or not.
I think the statement that he's making is anything to go by. In that, for instance, I know beautiful ladies who read mathematics with me who are equally performing well. Also, of course, doesn't believe in the university professors. You should give them the benefit of the doubt. If it's a nice girl and she has first class, you have to employ her. Okay, for the fact that the girl is beautiful doesn't mean that he doesn't know anything. Okay, because I myself, my mates, some of them were very beautiful, equally excellent, and I know beautiful ladies who are medical doctors. Doesn't mean that their certificates are fake. And of course, it doesn't have any confidence in the universities. Okay, you should have confidence in them. Employ the beautiful ladies. If it is really a plus on the banking industry, because when the men, that is big men, come with the big money, the ladies are beautiful. It's a plus. I mean, it can coerce those who have the big monies to deposit their cash. So I don't think what he's saying has any. If I'm taking what he's saying is a pinch of salt, I mean, there's no fallacy.
Many managers nowadays, as soon as you are beautiful, a lady, and then you have a degree, as soon as you are beautiful and they see you, they'll start employing you. They don't go into details to check whether you have a genuine degree. So I go for his motion.
Well, I don't agree with him. If they wanted to test the women, find out if the women degree are genuine, then they should do the same to the guys too, to the men too.
I believe there should be, a way to test whether the degrees are genuine or not, because in our tertiary institutions we have ladies who normally find favor with the lecturers, so they obtain first class degree not even knowing what they have actually done, or they have not really understand the core of, even the subject that they have offered. So at the end of the day, they come out with a first class degree, not even knowing to, when they are on the job, they couldn't function. Yeah, so I believe there should be a standard set in workplaces whereby they will, test for the degree.
So, what about people who are not so beautiful yet? They cheat, and sometimes some of these girls we know get some of the so-called apport from their beautiful friends who do them, who do the job of getting the questions and giving it to them. So the question here is, if you're not so beautiful, then your first class degree is not suspicious? Well, let's get onto Facebook and pick some of your comments. Alberta says, at night while you all sleep, I'll be doing a night shift at the hospital. In the morning, I hit a private clinic at Locum, and with the skill I have acquired in my makeup class, I get some gigs at engagements and other functions. Coupled with, there's a lot more to that. Sounds like Alberta is taking this quite personal. Let's see more. There's more to that comment. With all, I'm doing some courses to boost my first degree, possibly we'll do a master's program soon. She says, when I'm successful, I come applying at your office, you then have the effrontery to say you doubt my intelligence or the way one honorable thinks sex got me to the top. What a stone age way of reasoning, that's what she thinks. And Citizen General says, indeed, I feel like helping you to check the real tenuity of it because of current happenings on our tertiary campuses, because ladies and some lectures, between ladies and some lectures, sorry. Portia Wusu says, oh my god, this man is me. That's what she thinks. Says, I have seen very beautiful ladies who are extraordinarily intelligent. I've also lived to witness the opposite. He says, come to think of it, she says, come to think of it, what is so special about first class? It has got nothing to do with intelligence. It's only gained as a result of hard work. I strongly believe that beautiful and good looking ladies can equally pass sleepless nights. Let's ask him for his definition of beauty, and she laughs at that. Probably he's referring to another phenomenon, okay? And Duakib Bayan says, sometimes some truth looks weird, but that is it. It is not only the first class, but some jobs too. I'm not saying that all the first class, the beautiful ladies are holding are fake, but some, only God knows how. TJ says, I hope they find it out. Oh, wow, that's right, okay. Emmanuel Bridal Foy says, well, there's nothing wrong with testing the authenticity of someone's first class degree. For all you know, the person might have acquired it genuinely. So the question is, and I mean, most people know that in corporate organizations, when you apply, I think it should be standardized. Everybody's degree should be, tested. Your intelligence should be tested, and that's why some organizations will let you write an aptitude test, or will let you take some form of interview or something of the sort. So should it be peculiar to beautiful ladies? Now that's the question a lot of people are asking. Should it be peculiar to beautiful ladies alone? Why should it be suspicious when a beautiful lady gets a first class degree? Now a lot of your comments coming here on WhatsApp. I'll be picking it shortly. And so I have a friend who says, you know what it does for beautiful ladies? You now have to prove more than someone who's not so intelligent, that you actually deserve the the degree that you have. Okay, so I can see a lot of comments coming in. We'll pick them shortly. Forgive me, technology is not helping me today. And okay, all right, let's pick some more WhatsApp comments on the GJA Awards. Did you watch it? I hope you did, because it was an interesting one, and there's a lot of issues that have come up from that particular event. But let's get onto Facebook and read your comments. And Collins Nanaya Owusu says, you deserve more than that. He's actually talking about my colleagues who got awards. Kwame Boateng won 3 awards from the 9th, and Beatrice Edu and Benedict Owusu, and Joseph Opoku Gapo, and a lot more. Collins Nanaya Owusu says you guys deserve more than that, and he says congratulations. Heart Will Amuse says congratulations. Kweku Charles Nkrumah says you're the best. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Sally for One Heart says congrats. Okay, so that'll be it on your Facebook comment on the GJA Awards night. You're watching Journeys Interactive with me, Benis Abubedi. We'll take a quick break. When I come back, I'll take your comments on this statement made by the founder of UT Holdings, Kofi Amobing, about beautiful ladies and first class degrees. And we'll also be talking to a lady who trended over the weekend, 12 awards for medical school out of 15. Now that's a lot. We'll be right back. Please don't go away. Thanks for staying on Journeys Interactive with me, Benes Abubeidi. Before the break, I was reading some comment on Facebook in relation to a comment made by founder of UT Holdings, Kofi Amwabeng, that he is quite suspicious of very beautiful ladies who hold first-class degrees, and that he usually would want to test the authenticity of such degrees. A lot of you have been sending your messages here on WhatsApp. This one says, many beautiful ladies have obtained their degree through the contact of their lecturers, and this one says, I think they have found out that most of the beautiful ladies don't perform based on the classes obtained. This is from Fido. And Isaiah Nation says, critical thinking is what they need. Francis Anya from Kintampo says, Anas deserves the award, great journalist of our time. He's commenting on the GJ Awards, and Anas won Journalist of the Year. This one says, don't we have intelligent girls being beautiful? It's a question, and this is from Atinda Gilbert. And this says, what's the definition of beauty? Who is a beautiful girl? How about a handsome gentleman taught by women lecturers? This is by Haruna Mahmudu sending this message from Wenchi. This one says, I'm happy for Benedict and Seth. Kudos. This is Roman in Hohoi. And this one says, it was as if multimedia went into the awards night with Graphic Communications Limited. I salute you all. Continue the good work. Remember one thing, the pro-political party papers were nowhere to be found when he sighs. And this is Shaibu sending this message from Accra, New Town. Now, talking about weekend trends, let's talk about this lady, a beautiful one for that matter, who swept 12 out of 15 awards at KNUST. Now, she's a medical student, and she graduated over the weekend, and that's Karima won 12 out of 15 awards, and as you can see, there were so many. She needed her family to help her out. I'm interested in finding out how she did this, and also to make a comment on the statement by Kofi Amwabeng. How do you feel about this?
It feels really surreal. It was almost as if I was watching these things happen to someone else. It was very exciting and very overwhelming as well.
Okay, I'm sure by now you know you've been trending. Have you had any overflows from Facebook, Twitter, or any of your social media accounts?
Yes, a lot. So many friend requests and on Facebook, and a lot of congratulatory messages coming in.
12 out of 15. How did you do it?
Well, I'll say number one was the help of God, because I do not know how this actually happened. Granted, I was studying to succeed, but this was beyond my wildest expectations. So I would say it was definitely God.
All right, so there's been a lot of argument. Well, we know now that you went to Wesley Girls High School, yes. And people are wondering, is it the school or is the girl? Some are saying that she's a genius. Others say no, she's like that because she went to a good school. What would you say about that?
It's both, because for Wesley Girls, we are taught a lot of things. We are taught discipline, and we are taught never to give up, and also we are taught that we should always put God in what we do. So I'll say it's both, because we have other people who are also intelligent who didn't go to Wesley Girls High School and have also succeeded. So it can't be just the school, it has to be both.
It has to be both. Now I can see you're beaming with smiles. I don't know what I would have done if I were you. I'm sure I just I would lose it all. But how's the family reacting to this?
The family is very ecstatic. So many calls from so many of them, both home and abroad, and it's been really great.
Okay, so like you mentioned, you were not expecting this, but and probably there's a young girl watching or a young gentleman watching and saying, I want to be like Fatia. I think I want to do this. Probably someone wants to break your record and take 15 out of 15. What's the secret? What would you tell them?
Basically, outdream yourself. Don't give up. Do not let anyone tell you you cannot do something. If you set your mind to your target, you have to take steps to also achieve that goal. You can't just sit at one place. Although you have to pray, you have to back your prayers with action. So I believe strongly, if you pray and also back your prayers with actions, you'll definitely be able to reach any goal that you set for yourself.
So what's next for you, Fatia?
Next, I'll be starting my housemanship. We are yet to be posted by the Medical and Dental Council, but hopefully I'll get my first choice, which is at Confirmatory Teaching Hospital. Okay,
so lastly, I don't know if you've been following the conversation, but over the weekend, Kofi Amoabing, I'm sure you know him, he made a statement that he's quite suspicious of beautiful girls, very beautiful girls who get first class degrees, and obviously I'm sure you've gone beyond the first class mark. 12 out of 15, that's really, really, really genius. So what's your take on his comments?
I think he shouldn't make a generalization, because what his statement means is that if you are beautiful, you cannot have brains as well, which is obviously not true. So you can't make such generalizations. There may be one or two people who may have not earned their degrees, but there are other people who worked really hard and didn't have any favors from any people and really put in the effort to get their first class. So he shouldn't make generalizations, I think, because we can't say everyone didn't work for their first class degrees if they are beautiful.
Thank you so much, Fatia Karim. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I'm sure you'd be breaking more records, so hopefully we'll talk again. We wish you all the best. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so someone has a comment for you before you go. This one says, absolutely mind-boggling. Please, are you real? That's a question from a viewer, and says, congratulations, my sister. Says, please don't look back. This is Shaibu from Accra New Town, and this one says, thumbs up to you, Fatia. And okay, you're Nigerian, you know that. So you don't have any Ghanaian,
I am Ghanaian. I've stayed here all my life.
Okay.
Nigerian roots though, but I'll say I'm Ghanaian.
Okay, so she's Ghanaian. And Mr. Oli from Nigeria says Nigerians are positive record breakers. Please, we're not going to get into a Nigerian-Ghanaian fight over this. Jollof is enough. Thank you so much, Fatia. Talk to you soon. All the best.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Well, so you heard it from the genius herself. She tells you how she did it, and she also shares her comment on Kofi Amoabing's statement that sometimes very beautiful girls have suspicious degrees. Also talking about trends, there's something that trended on Twitter. Take a look at it.
Twitter trends on Joy News Interactive, and today we've been following, the very entertaining Nigerian Twitterati Ebuka. He's visiting Ghana, and he had no other place to go than Takoradi, and he's been tweeting all about his experiences. So let's take a look at his first one. Ebuka writes, I'm about to eat Ghanaian jollof for lunch. I cover myself in the blood of Jesus. Following, never, how, it can't, fit, it fitn't. Creating his own words there, and even got a fan to say at AK_Nirvana, saying, and we need to...
Really sorry I couldn't bring you all of that, but you can get onto our Facebook page and upload the full version there. But this gentleman came to Ghana and tweeted his experience live. That's how we wrap up on Joy News Interactive today. Thank you so much for your company. Don't forget the conversation continues on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, we are Joy News. On TV, same name will find us on Twitter and Instagram. Alternatively, you can send us a WhatsApp message on the number 0560 800,000. Thank you so much for your company. Do enjoy the rest of your day.